Good morning.
We've got a fruity breakfast. We've got banana and an orange. So good morning from the treehouse. We had quite a good night's sleep. The only thing was that there was either dogs or wolves howling. There's a lot of howling last night. So we're gonna have our breakfast, have our banana, and then we're doing something really, really cool today. We are gonna go on safari. We're going to Udawalawe National Park, and we're gonna go hopefully spot some elephants. So the bananas in Sri Lanka seem to be quite different. They're short and quite thick, and a different taste to what I'm used to in the UK. And the orange, they kind of give it to you where it's sort of pre-scored in the skin, so you can easily tear off segments.
I think it's segments.
It is segments. My nan, damn it! So you can easily tear off segments of the orange. It's a bit drier. I suppose it's the humidity, but it's lovely flavour. Enjoying my orange. Very tasty. So segments and sediments aside, this place is so peaceful. We stayed at La Casa, which is a lovely home from home, close by to Udawalawe National Park. It's now time for our safari. It's the first time we've seen this place in daylight because we arrived when it was dark. But it looks like an amazing area. It's just so green. Everything around here is green. And this is technically elephant territory now, so really hope we get to see some on our safari. So these are the air-conditioned buildings. And then there's our treehouse at the end. It's two sweaty people. We met our driver, Sahan, and set off on our safari and were so excited as we made our way to the park. We're in the Jeep.
We are. It's amazing in here.
It's really comfortable
so big
as well. We hadn't even got to the park when we saw this beautiful lake. How amazing is this scenery? It's absolutely gorgeous. This looks like a really good spot to fly my drone. As we travelled along, there were people on the roadside selling mangoes. This will be the first time trying to spot elephants in the wild, and I'm so looking forward to it. So Udawalawe National Park is 119 square miles and is home to between 600 and 700 elephants. Besides Udawalawe, there are several other national parks, and Sri Lanka are making a real effort to increase the population of elephants and maintain their habitat. Once we arrived at the park, we had to buy our tickets. Just stopping off to get our tickets. You can get them on the day. It's $72 for the two of us. That's what, 30 something each. And yeah, and then our safari is extra on top of that, but you can do it on the day. But it's very confusing to buy tickets in advance, so I think just get them when you get here. It feels a bit kind of daunting because you think, am I going to be able to get tickets? But from what it seems like here, it's very, very chilled and you can just rock up on the day and get them. But try and arrange your safari before you come is probably the best bet. And a lot of hotels here arrange safaris as part of their package, so it's all good. The total cost of our entry tickets and safari for the day were $120 for the two of us. We met Danushka, who was our guide for the day, and set off on our safari. Early on in our travels, we spotted quite a few birds, including a yellow wattled lapwing, green bee-eater, and crested hawk eagle. We also spotted a grey langur monkey up in the tree, but there was something that we did not expect to find.
Oh, crocodile on the ground.
Oh yeah, isn't it?
I don't. You just capture him there.
Look, he's between the. There he is. He's just lying there. heading towards the lake. Are there elephants there in the distance?
That's a buffalo.
Oh, there's buffalo. Oh. We were lucky, as this part of the park is normally full of water, but at this time of year when we visited, the water had subsided. These water buffalo absolutely love being in the muddy waters as a way to keep them cool when it's warm. Oh, I see it, yeah. Elephant.
That's a male elephant because male living alone, female is stay together.
We spotted a few more crocodiles. Sri Lanka actually has both marsh crocodiles and saltwater crocodiles. We headed away from the water, leaving the buffalo and crocodiles behind. It was so lush and green. We spotted some deer as we made our way deeper into the park. We found a lovely secluded spot which was the perfect place to grab some lunch. Can't believe where we are. Can't believe we're actually here in the hunt for elephants. I can't believe I'm in the jungle here having coconut. Oh, it's so good. We have these pancakes, and they've got kind of cinnamon and coconut kind of pieces inside, kind of coconut crumbles. Those pancakes were really tasty. I forgot to mention that there was honey inside too. Anyway, after our lunch we continued on our search for elephants, and it wasn't long before we spotted one up close.
He's around 35 or 37 between years old.
Wow, how can you tell the age?
The body size.
Oh, okay.
They maximum live in 70 years like a human.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
And look, when they breathe the grass, without clean they don't eat. They don't like eat with the sand, with the insect.
Just want it
Yeah.
fresh. The landscape started to change again with small areas of water and dense trees. We couldn't believe what we spotted next.
They drink a day 200 liters. Very difficult. You are really lucky.
Oh, floating in the water.
Yes,
Look
it's
at
bath.
that.
Oh, the baby coming because this is a female.
Oh wow.
You can see.
There's the baby, look.
Yes, this is the
Where is
mom.
it?
Eh? Living baby. Maybe they are grouped in the,
Oh, in the tree,
jungle.
yeah. See the baby.
One by one coming.
Wow.
The baby around 6-7 months.
6 months old, wow. Look at her.
He's catching the tail from the
Oh yeah. I can't believe we're lucky enough to see such a unique moment, a mum and baby elephant together, bathing in the waters. Sri Lankan elephants are the largest and darkest of the Asian elephants. However, they often look lighter as they cover themselves in mud to keep cool. The Sri Lankan elephant has decreased in recent years by 65% and they are now protected. If you hunt or kill elephants here, you face the death penalty. Elephants are the largest land mammal and their tusks are actually their teeth. They use these to dig holes, scratch off bark and defend themselves. We were definitely very lucky with the elephants we spotted so far. As we were leaving the park, I spotted this mum and baby in the trees. The baby hides under the mum for several weeks after it's born. We left the national park behind and headed back to where we were staying, which was only 19 minutes drive from the park itself. So back from the safari, that was an amazing experience. We had an amazing driver and guide, and it was the best time. It was so much fun. They were such a cool team together, and we were going around kind of swerving around the mud and everything in the 4x4. We were going on all these random little tracks just to try and spot the elephants, and it was a real adventure and it was a lot of fun, and the jeep would kind of skid at points, and it was amazing. And we got to see a little baby and its mum in the water, and that's really unique and rare because this time of year is a bit too cold for elephants. They don't tend to kind of go and bathe in January sort of time of year. It's more when it's a bit warmer they do that. So to see the mum and the baby having a little wash there was just so special. Now elephants, they live about 70 years. The women and the children always stay together. The men go solo. You always see solitary males, but women are the ones that stay in the herds. I just loved the experience of it. We saw so many animals, we saw so many beautiful birds, and it was just so peaceful. It was so peaceful. It was just magical. It was really magical, and I'd honestly recommend coming here. I would actually recommend staying where we're staying, Casa de udawalawe. I'd recommend that. The host is the most kind, lovely man you'll ever meet. He's really lovely. He packed us a lunch for our safari. He also was the one that gave us the number for the safari in the first place. The jeep was really comfortable, big padded seats, really good, and it was a 4x4, so it could go through lots of different terrain and everything. So I would honestly rate this hotel and that safari as a must when you come to Sri Lanka. Honestly, you won't regret it. Now you might not feel up to doing the treehouse like we are doing because there's no aircon in the treehouse, there's only a fan, but they do have properties on this site that are air conditioned, like air conditioned little cottages. So I would honestly recommend this place. It's so nice and so relaxing too. So we're just chilling here. It's got dark now, and we're just gonna chill here and have a Sri Lankan omelette each. Yeah, it's really nice and peaceful. He was saying though that peacocks, there's lots of peacocks in Sri Lanka, and apparently they are kind of going around like pecking the lights out here, so you've got to be careful of the peacocks. After our Sri Lankan omelettes, we were so tired we fell straight to sleep. What a great day we had. We absolutely loved our time in Udawalawe. Seeing the elephants in the wild like this was an amazing experience and something we will never forget. Next time, we'll be making our way to Marissa to experience what Sri Lanka's beaches are like and maybe even spot a turtle or two. So until next time guys, take care and we'll see you soon.